people not only in Niger State but also.
Still a chance for Ian Robin. It's
let them shoot. No problem.
Good day. Thanks for joining the Gallery TV News Update at 12. I am Oluwatomi Oberdi. The news headlines. Death toll rises to 9 in Kano explosion. Efcc arrests ex-Speaker Patricia Etteh over alleged fraud. Ex-Kano Governor Ibrahim Shekaru quits APC, joins NNPC. 87 APC aspirants contesting 26 Osun Assembly seats, screening committee says. On business news, Total Energies to sell 10% stake in NNPC SPDC JV. On sports news, fans, stakeholders slam NFF over Pesterios selection. On entertainment, AMA 2022. Organizers extend entry submission to June 15. On foreign news, US launches conflict monitor for Russian war on Ukraine. Now to the news in details. Death toll rises to 9 in Kano explosion. At least 9 persons have died after an explosion rocked Aba Road in Zabon Kari area of Kano, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs said on Tuesday. The bodies were recovered from the rubble of a collapsed building beside a primary school. The police earlier said the explosion was triggered by a gas cylinder and not a bomb as being speculated. DICO added that the police, in collaboration with other security agencies, was also investigating what led to the gas cylinder explosion. He maintained that the scene was under control. The blast, which occurred on Tuesday morning, affected some buildings and left several injured, including school children. According to the State Commissioner for Information, Muhammad Gaba, the incident happened at an animal feed store opposite the school along Aba Road, Sabon Gari area of Fagge local government. In a statement, Gaba called on the people in the state, particularly living those in the area where the incident occurred, to remain calm while governments, in collaboration with relevant agencies, are working on the matter. The Commissioner assured that governments will keep the public abreast on any developments and warn people to desist from spreading of substantiable news. EFCC arrests ex-Speaker Patricia Etteh over alleged fraud. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Patricia Etteh, over allegation of fraud involving a Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) contract. Etteh was arrested on Tuesday by the Anti-Graft Agency in Abuja for questioning. Etteh was elected Speaker in 2007 but resigned only after a few months amid allegations of financial misappropriation. She is the only woman in the country's history to have been elected Speaker. On Monday, the EFCC had also arrested the Accountant General of the Federation (AGF), Ahmed Idris, over an 80 billion naira fraud. Still on the news, ex-Kano Governor Ibrahim Shekaru quits APC, joins NNPP. A former governor of Kano State, Senator Ibrahim Shekaru, has dumped the ruling All Progressives Congress and joined the new Nigerian People's Party. The former Director General of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's support group, Abdulmomeji Gibril, announced this on his Twitter handle. Later, the party tweeted photographs of the visit of NNPP leader Rabiu Kwankwaso to Shekaru's home. His Excellency Engineer Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso paid a congratulatory visit today to Governor Senator Ibrahim Shekaru. After he decamped to NNPP, the party posted. Shekaru represents Kano Central in the Senate. The 66-year-old senator was a former Nigerian Minister of Education and two-time governor of Kano State in Nigeria. He was elected in April 2003 and re-elected in April 2007. He was one of the candidates who aspired to become president in the Nigerian general elections of 2011. 87 APC aspirants contesting 26 Osun Assembly seats, says screening committee. 87 members of the All Progressives Congress in Osun State have obtained forms to contest 26 House of Assembly seats in the next general elections. The chairman of the APC Screening Committee, Pastor Sagi Ize-Iyamu, said this on Tuesday while speaking with journalists after meeting aspirants at the party secretariat in Oshogbo. Ize-Iyamu further explained that 81 of the aspirants paid their forms in Osun, while 6 others bought their forms in Abuja. Assuring that the committee would be fair to all aspirants, Ize-Iyamu said the committee members had told the aspirants the documents that will be required for the screening. 87 aspirants are contesting for the 26 seats of the House of Assembly. Now on business news. Total Energies to sell 10% stake in NNPC SPDC JV. Oil major Total Energies has confirmed it is selling off its 10% stake in a Nigerian joint venture with Shell Petroleum Development Company SPDC and the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited. This entails disposing of our interest in 13 onshore fields and 3 in shallow water, which produces over 20,000 barrels of oil daily. The sale also includes infrastructure such as 3,500 kilometers of pipelines connecting to 2 key crude export terminals, Boni and Fukados. Canada's Scotia Bank is said to be leading the sale as financial advisor. Total Energies, a French firm, however, opted to keep oil mining licenses OML 23 and 28 and its interest in the associated gas pipeline network that feeds Nigerian liquefied natural gas, NLNG. Shell owns a 30% working interest in SPDC, NNPC 55% and NA as 5%. Shell is also selling a stake in SPDC, but these efforts have been hindered as a result of pending litigation. It should be recalled that in the recent past, multinational oil firms have been exiting the country's onshore production, a development that injured years of sabotage and theft leading to degradation of assets across the oil-rich Delta region. On sports, fans stakeholders slam NFF over Pesero selection. A section of Nigerians has hit out at the Nigerian Football Federation over the appointment of Portuguese Jose Pesero as the head coach of the Super Eagles. 5 months after the sacking of General, the football body announced on Sunday the appointment of the former Sporting Lisbon manager as the new coach of the men's national team, with immediate effect, subject to the signing of agreed terms with the gaffer. The appointment of the Portuguese had not gone down well with some stakeholders, with 1994 African Cup of Nations winner Etteh and former England player of Nigerian descent John Fashanu, the first to question the credentials of the 62-year-old coach. More Nigerians have taken to social media to eat out at the NFF over their choice of gaffer. Ebere Wakba in his post compared Pesero with the former gaffer role. Abiodun Obasa expressed doubts about the former Real Madrid assistant managerial success. Pesero is expected to join the team in the US for the Mexico and Ecuador friendly games. Now on entertainment news. AMA 2022. Organizers extend entry submission to June 15. The race to the 2022 African Movie Academy Awards, aka AMA, has officially begun as the African Movie Academy has called on African filmmakers to submit their films. After calls for the entry submissions in early January 2022, the AMA has extended the entry submission to June 15, 2022. In a recent statement signed by the founder of the awards ceremony, Peace Aniyam Ilsigwe, the organizers called on filmmakers to submit their genres of films to vie for the nomination in almost 30 categories of the Film Award. African Film Academy, organizers of the AMAs, is now accepting submissions for the 18th African Movie Academy Awards AMAs. The African Film Academy invites filmmakers to submit their feature, short, animation, and documentary work for consideration in nearly 30 film categories of the awards. The AMA team also stressed that submission of the film is strictly open to films produced within 1 year. The submission is officially open to only films produced and released between 1st of May 2021 and April 31st, 2022, last day of submission. All entries for the 18th AMAs will be made via Film Freeway. The African Film Academy will not accept any film that exceeds the 120-minute run as a feature or a short film that is longer than 40 minutes. The 17th edition of the AMAs was held at the Lagos Marriott Hotels, Ikeja, with Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, several filmmakers across Africa and diaspora, executives and government officials in attendance. At the event, the governor pledged to host AMA for the next 3 years. Sanwo-Olu also called on Africans across the globe to work together to boost the creative industry, maintaining that there is power in oneness as a continent. Lastly, on foreign news, US launches conflict monitor for Russian war on Ukraine. The United States-US has established a new conflict monitoring body which will be used to build legal cases against Russia for crimes committed during its war on Ukraine. The Conflict Observatory will ensure that crimes committed by Russia's forces are documented and perpetrators are held accountable, the State Development spokesman said. He announced the creation of the body and said the program will capture, analyze, and make publicly available open-source information and evidence of atrocities, human rights abuses, and harm to civilian infrastructure, including Ukraine's cultural heritage. The reports will be posted on conflictobservatory.org. The United States-US has established a new conflict monitoring body which will be used to build legal cases against Russia for crimes committed during its war in Ukraine. The spokesperson said the observatory was a collaboration between scientists and the private sector. He said the goal is to contribute to eventual prosecutions in Ukraine's domestic courts, courts in third-party countries, US courts, and other tribunals. It will also provide information refuting Russian disinformation campaigns. The program is in a collaboration with Geographic Information Systems Company, ASRI, Yale University's Humanitarian Research Lab, the Smithsonian's Cultural Rescue Initiative, and Planetscape AI. The State Development said, adding that future funding will come from the European Democratic Resilience Initiative. That is it on the news update at all. I am Oluwatomi Obirdie. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
The life of people not only in Niger State, but also
Still a chance for Ian Robin. It's
Let him shoot, let him shoot. Go from one.
Fever in Taraba due to lack of specific dialysis machine.
Proposed by the federal government to finance deficit in the 2021 budget by